Hey family, it looks like we got our live streaming back for YouTube, so I'm excited about that. Giving this a shot real quick. I'm gonna jump on here and see if the stream is up. And is the truth revolution? Think about that revolution, transformation, complete transformation. It's necessary, right? Necessary. Many of us are here to be agents of change. And yeah, it looks like we're live. So I don't know if we got people going to join us, but I'm excited to have the live back, and I'm excited. Thank you to the new viewers. My name is Joe.cisneros, and we'll be sharing a little more about my testimony and whatnot in an upcoming video. But I wanted to just come with y'all and just let you know that many times it's necessary as things are shifting, right? The age is shifting, the world is shifting. If you haven't heard already, there's a lot of talk about planetary shift. If you're religious, you believe that the rapture is coming. We are in the end times, and a lot of people don't understand that apocalypse means revealing. It means revelation. And so we're in the apocalypse and we're having a revelation. And as things are being revealed, a lot of times people have a hard time understanding that it takes shifting your thought process, shifting the programming, reprogramming. It takes a paradigm shift as the times are shifting, as all of these new truths are coming to light, being revealed, right? Especially for those of us who study the scriptures and know what many of the ancient writings, not only the Bible, but outside of the Bible, many of the ancient writings speak about these things. But when we become rigid and stuck in our way of thinking, that holds us back from growth. It holds us back from truth. We're actually rejecting truth. And for those that study the scriptures, when you want to say that you've received Christ because you've said a prayer, that's not necessarily the case. You got to understand what Christ is, the office of Christ that you're to become, right? It goes beyond religion. It goes beyond Christianity. It goes beyond Judaism, where Christianity was birthed, right? This is the paradigm shift that's needed. Let me tell you about a paradigm shift. Paradigm shift, deep-rooted conditioning. Got to understand that we've all been programmed, and everything that we've been taught to believe is truth is a lie. And actually, there's so much truth in the lie, right? That's what the enemy does. He likes to take the truth and he likes to wrap it in lies. He likes to just sprinkle a little bit of truth on top of things. That way you see the beauty in it and you swallow up that whole lie with the truth. But see, when you start shifting your way of thinking and understanding that, you know what, there is truth in so much more than just the things that you've been programmed, that you've been indoctrinated to believe, you start to see, in the scriptures, in the Holy Bible, Christ spoke about this, giving up the mammon, right? He told the rich young ruler he needed to sell off everything if he wanted to follow him. And what he was talking about, there's so much things that are allegorical and metaphorical and parabolic in the scriptures that people miss, especially those that have been indoctrinated through seminaries and through schools of ministry, things like that. Believe me, I've been through that. I was raised up in a church, in a big church, into the pastorate, and I understand the scriptures very well. And so we need to understand that when Christ was speaking about selling off everything, right, that he was speaking about the mammon, the riches of this world, this programming that we've received. We've got to be willing to walk away from it. Paradigm shift, this deep-rooted conditioning, a fixed, rigid pattern of thinking, feeling, and doing. You see, we get programmed and we get used. Our energies get siphoned. Many of you don't know that we have a divine energy, source energy from the Father. Christ said we would become children of God. And so we're going to step outside of Christianity and look at the syncretism of all of these religions and how in all of these religions we have the truth and the lie. But it will take this paradigm shift. In 1962, Thomas Kuhn fathered or defined and popularized the concept of paradigm shift. Think of a paradigm shift as a change from one way of thinking to another. It's a revolution, a complete transformation. It just does not happen, but rather it is driven by agents of change. Family, as you're waking up, as you're awakening to these things, to these truths, things are happening physically to you. Your pineal gland, your third eye is opening. A lot of this is driven by the fiery trials which are to try us, right? These things in life that spring up, that put pressure on us. We're carbon-based beings. And what is carbon under pressure turns into a beautiful diamond. And so we're going to be, hey, thanks for joining, Robert. It's good to see you in the chat. And so we're being transformed, transmuted, transfigured into that body of light. And so we're to be light. And hold on one second, family. All right. Sorry, I had to unlock the door. So as we're being changed and we receive light, we're to be light, right? And it does. It takes that shift. It takes that revolution, and it starts with you. It doesn't happen just by these things that, many people believe that this can all be driven and found by many different types of ways. In fact, that's what many of these secret societies have done, have taken and stolen the truth and spirituality and made these many religions out of it. And so we got to understand that to really dig in and get to the truth, we've got to be willing to give up a lot of the thought process and patterns that we've been indoctrinated to believe and to be under. It really will take a paradigm shift to shift from this third dimension into a fifth, or maybe even a higher dimension than that. This is the new heaven and the new earth. I'm excited to bring you some videos about how this realm and even our bodies, we are energy beings. Something like 1.4, 1.8 volts in each cell, and we have over 7 octillion cells, something like that, in our body. And so we house an enormous amount of power. That's how Christ made this realm malleable. He healed people. He changed things. And he made that available for us. And again, it will take. We've been born of water through our mother's womb. It's going to take that being born of spirit, being willing to receive that we are eternal beings, and that what we say and what we do really do have eternal consequences. Yes, that is key, Robert. You have to look inside. Christ said, don't look for the outward thing. Look at Luke 17. He said, don't look for the outward kingdom. People are going to tell you, look, there it is. Here's the kingdom over here. There's Christ over there. Don't believe them, because the kingdom is within. And so if the kingdom is within, where's the Father? or is the Son seated next to the Father in the kingdom? I am, and so are you. Sons of God, we're heirs, and we're here to bring that light into the darkness. And so as these things come to you, family, don't fight them. Understand that as this awakening happens, many things are going to be falling away. Many things are going to be destroyed in your life, and it's a painful process. But in our weakness, the all-creator, source energy strength is perfected in us. And we become those agents of change and shattering all of the things that weren't supposed to be. We learn from the things that were, and we move forward. This is just a short video. I'm excited to have the live stream back, guys. I'm going to look at how to set up the screen share if that's possible. I didn't even know we had live streaming back on YouTube, and so I'm excited about that. If I can get the screen share working, I've got quite a few articles, quite a few findings, all the way back from, I think, as far back as 2008, 2010, 2012. These things were being proven about energy, frequency, vibration, and the things that our realm is created of. The matter of this realm and the fabric of reality, and how we can change that ourselves. And so, family, I look forward to sharing more with you, and look for another video coming up soon. Might be tonight, might be tomorrow. I really want to look into getting this screen share working, and bringing you some more videos. Please help me get this truth out. Subscribe, hit the like button so the algorithms will get this video out there, and share it out on all your other platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you got. Let's start getting this truth out there. We got many more videos coming up, short ones like this, and then we will definitely delve into 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour videos, especially once we get the screen share up and we can get some people in the chat. Yes, Robert, Jeff, definitely. That's who the Son judges. We judge ourselves. We judge ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves, and then we have to be. We have to be ourselves. We have to be Christ. We have to take that seat, that body, that counsel. And so, thank you for jumping in the chat, Robert. Again, I look forward to bringing some videos to you guys, and just sharing all of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Father's just so gracefully and freely given as I've sought it and been willing to go through this paradigm shift and tear down all of these strongholds and these indoctrinations that keep us captive, the heavy things that weigh us down and keep us from running our race, right? And so, love you guys. I wish you nothing but just blessings of love, wholeness, and balance. And namaste.